You guys, and thank you for tuning in on WFMY Plus, giving you the latest forecast as we continue to track these scattered showers and storms moving across our area. As of right now, here's a look at Winston-Salem, where we're already seeing that rain kind of continuing to build in with those pop-up storms in Forsyth County as we speak. You can see that rain shaft off in the distance too, where it's already bringing in that rainfall. They're still at 90 degrees, but not for much longer. Feels like temperatures still in the mid to upper 90s, but they're going to cool off here shortly as more storms continue to move in and bring in that rain-cooled air. Right now, we are in the weather impact alert stage until around 9 o'clock tonight due to the threat of these slow-moving storms, bringing in that chance for possible flash flooding, slow-moving, and also pretty strong at times. Could bring us some damaging wind gusts, even up to around 60 to 65 miles per hour in some of those severe storms if we're able to get mixing all the way down to the surface. You can see those gusts really kind of exceed even severe limits at around 60 miles per hour. And again, this is just for the day today. This is just until 9 o'clock tonight. I do expect tomorrow to be a little bit more isolated in shower and storm nature, not nearly as big of a threat, and we'll kind of dive into that too. But for now, it is very busy right now on the radar, not only for us, but also to our friends just to our east in portions of Raleigh and central North Carolina. I wanted to zoom in on our only severe thunderstorm warning, at least for right now. This is actually in very northeast Alamance County, and this is kind of pushing toward the northeast fairly quickly at around 40 miles per hour. Again, this isn't the only county there that's being affected. It's also Durham, Orange, and Person County. I'm going to kind of zoom out a little bit as these storms kind of continue to form. We'll also maybe see a couple of storms from this particular line move into southeastern portions of Caswell County. A lot of lightning, downpours, and of course that damaging wind threat. So with that being said, I'm also going to show you what cities are going to be kind of impacted by this over the next 30 minutes or so, if it does hold together. So here we go. I'm going to draw this line, and this is mainly for our friends in Caswell counties. Here we go. Corbett. Particularly Corbett, if you are, and you're not technically in this warning particularly, but you are in the line of this storm as it continues to approach you very, very quickly. Again, 40 miles per hour, moving very fast. So that's by just in the next couple of moments, you'll be seeing more clouds roll in and that rainfall, torrential downpours, lightning, all of the things. So go ahead and get in your safe spot. These storms also continuing to approach Gordontown, Mount Zira, and also Brooksdale and Roxborough to our friends out to the east as well, with more storms also impacting them as we speak. Other areas across the Piedmont that we're seeing these pop-up storms, like I said, in Forsyth, you can see those pop-up storms really starting to light up portions of Forsyth County and Davidson County, just toward the south of Lexington and just toward the east there of Arcadia. Lots of cloud to ground lightning, and also in our friends in Guilford County, right here along East Gate City Boulevard. A couple pop-up storms also over Pleasant Garden that have started to kind of redevelop over the last little bit. I'm going to see if there are actually any little bit of hail in that, if there's any hail in that warning for that severe thunderstorm. Actually, for right now, really not seeing much, at least for us. A little bit more higher amounts in some of those storms that are severe out toward our east and parts of central North Carolina toward Raleigh. There's a flash flood warning just outside of our area, just above my head, actually. You can see over Ashe County, and then another two just in southern parts there of Virginia that we're going to continue to track. Now, I do anticipate these storms really will be out of our hair by around 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. We could have a couple of late runners, but for the most part, that really is, I'm kind of accounting for that in the alert, is those late running storms. I really think most of them going to be moving through by around 7, 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock is really that kind of buffer time for any of those late running storms. Here we are the next couple of hours. I do anticipate them being pretty widespread, pretty scattered in nature, some of which could just be strong. Others could be pretty severe, bringing in that threat of that flash flooding and, of course, that threat of damaging winds across the area. Also through around 6 to 7 to 8 o'clock, we'll be tracking most of them moving in from our west through most of our central counties there in Davidson, and also in portions of Rockingham and toward Asheboro there in Randolph County, as it continues to push toward the east out of our hair, especially by around 10 or 11 o'clock. Overnight, that's when we really start to calm down into tomorrow morning. And I do want to say, that is the time to be outdoors in the morning before the heat really hits, before the heat indices are back in the triple digits, and before you have storm chances really kind of ignite in the afternoons. That's the time to get outdoors and really enjoy it. There is a severe thunderstorm watch. None of our counties in the Triad are within this watch, but it's worth noting because it's very close to our area. It's just toward the east and it's just toward the northeast of our region. That severe thunderstorm watch does go until 10 o'clock tonight. For our area specifically, no watches for right now. We do have that severe thunderstorm warning that's outlined in that polygon that's yellow on your screen for northeast Alamance County. Montgomery County, just toward the south of us, or, you're still one of us, Montgomery County, I promise. So I would say our southernmost county, there we go, Montgomery County, you are in that heat advisory due to the fact that some of our heat indices are between 105 up to 107 this afternoon and evening. That advisory goes until 8 o'clock, so if you're going to be outdoors, and this goes for anybody in the Triad too, make sure you are also staying hydrated. It is going to be hot, and the dew points aren't helping at all. It is very tropical feeling out there. A look at the lightning tracker across our area, really a lot right now, just in Raleigh. I'm going to kind of zoom in and see how many are in that storm, just out of curiosity, in parts of Alamance County, and also moving toward Roxborough. And out of our area specifically, not that many, but over here in Raleigh, that's where really all the drama is going on right now within these storms, really hundreds of lightning strikes. And I did tell you this earlier, and I'm going to tell you again, these lightning strikes can strike up to 20 miles away from a storm. So if you hear thunder, please get indoors. Please get to a safe spot. I don't want anyone getting hurt or much less struck by lightning. So please be careful. Flash flooding risk for our region. We are in a level 2 out of 4. I want you to take this seriously. These last couple of weeks, we've had these storms that are very slow moving. Our soils are already saturated from recent rainfall and the downpours that we've had the last couple of weeks with this summer pattern that's kind of just been staying with us. We have this upper level ridge across our area. And without a big steering current across our area, we're not really seeing these storms move all that much. We don't have a steering current to kind of push these storms along. So as they bubble up because of the heat and the humidity and the moisture that we already have present in the atmosphere, they're able to just sit in one spot for a very long time or just redevelop over the same location. And then before you know it, a torrential downpour within one specific storm brings between 1 to 3 inches, and then you already have a problem with more storms redeveloping across the area that can cause runoff. And of course, especially for vulnerable spots that have already been wet the past couple of weeks, it really can cause issues. So if you get issued a flash flood warning for your location, please get inside and stay inside. Get off of the roads. If you see a road is flooded, please do not attempt to drive on it. We are in a level 1 risk for the SPC. This is our severe storm risk outlook, and what that means is that isolated severe storms are possible for our area. Some of our northeast counties underneath that level 2, which is more confidence that these severe storms will actually be a little bit more scattered in nature, so a little bit more confidence that there'll actually be more of them. So we'll keep eye on that. As for tomorrow, I mentioned this lower threat really in that level 1, and that's just for westernmost counties for that flash flooding risk, and a lower end threat also for any severe storms for the area. So could see still a 1 or 2 strong, maybe 1 severe storm, but not worth any that's pretty typical for this time of year when you have this kind of weather set up. It's not anything out of the ordinary like we're seeing for the day today. So no alert for tomorrow, just keeping an eye on tonight. Tomorrow is actually expected to be a little bit drier. So storm threats, main things, again, damaging wind, are going to be that flash flooding, the two that we're really kind of honing in on. Hail and tornado, not so much. We really just don't have the ingredients in the atmosphere for that part, for those two things particularly. We could still have a little bit of hail, but tornadoes, not really as concerned about that. I'd be more concerned if it was springtime and a cold front was coming through, or I don't know, just a different weather setup. Any other kind of upper level system that was moving through, but we really don't have something that's going to be a system moving through and kind of bringing in changing dynamics in the atmosphere that you would see in kind of a tornado-ish environment. Rainfall today, we're up to around a couple hundredths of an inch in Mount Airy. There we go. You can see, though, on the map, anywhere you're seeing that kind of blue or that green, that's where we're starting to see some more rainfall. And you could really have between 1 to 3 inches in that range with where you're seeing that blue or that green, particularly on the map. But other places really just haven't seen much just quite yet. I'm going to leave you guys with a look at our 7-day forecast, and we're going to continue to track storms with you. I'll let you get a full glance at what you can expect these next couple of days. Pop-up storm chances on Sunday, lower 90s, still hot, still humid. Still going to be pretty pop-up stormy into Monday and Tuesday. Upper 80s, going to be cooling off by Tuesday and Wednesday just a bit. Enjoy that, but look at this, mainly dry. Yes, that is a sunshine emoji. Isn't that crazy? Nice to see it. Mainly dry Wednesday, Thursday, and also into the upcoming weekend, but it's going to get hot once again. Hey, coming up at 5 o'clock, I will be back with the latest updates on the radar. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great weekend.